Hey everybody! Welcome to this latest video where we are exploring Theodore Roosevelt National Park. This is the only national park that is named after a person instead of the variety of other things all the national parks are named after. This is a pretty fun park. This was on our list for a long time. Theodore Roosevelt is kind of a conservationalist and kind of a big deal in the national park system, so it was pretty cool to go to the park named after him. We had an awesome boondocking spot. Once again, Nicole struck gold and found us a fantastic place to camp. So we were pretty excited about that. It was a short stay, but it was very nice. And around our boondocking spot, the views were amazing and we did a lot of exploring around there. And also, when you leave the park and go out on the East River Road, the views there were probably even better than inside the park. So that is definitely worth checking out. I'm sure that you can get there somehow without having to go through the park, but we had no clue how to find it, so we went through the park. Another simple way to see the park is that there is a scenic rest stop visitor center on the side of I-94 that you can have some beautiful views of the park also. So if you're in a hurry or just traveling through and wanting to get a view of some more of the features of the park, it's a wonderful place to stop.
The park is split into 3 different units. You have the Elkhorn Ranch unit, which is where Roosevelt had one of his ranches. We did not visit that part. Then you have the North unit. The North unit is about 68 miles from the South unit, and most people don't actually visit this part. We did, and we actually kind of preferred it maybe to the South unit, which is kind of surprising, I think. And then you have the South unit, the last one, which is where most people visit. Both the North and South unit offer hiking and scenic drives. The North has 14 miles scenic drive, and then the South has 36 miles. The terrain here is very similar to the Badlands National Park, but it was still different, and I don't really know how to describe how different it was, but it was. And we saw still lots of wildlife, buffalo, antelope, prairie dogs, just lots of wildlife still here too.
seeing them for a week and a half, and I still don't have a pet prairie dog, so I don't know what the problem is. I thought I'd give a quick update on our nemesis, our Atwood fridge. It still is not working. So if you remember when we left on this trip, it would not light on gas. So I said, screw it, we'll get parts on the road. So I ordered a new igniter because it wasn't lighting. That didn't work. Got that delivered in Wisconsin. Got the next part delivered in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. That was the new control board for outside. Put that in, and that's when it stopped working completely. So I just got one of these delivered to me at Custer State Park, and we're still not working. So I've talked to numerous technicians and numerous stores around the places that we've traveled. I've been on the phone with Dometic twice, which is who bought Atwood and discontinued these fridges, and I called their technical support, and we still haven't gotten anywhere. So I've stumped probably 10 RV technicians, the manufacturer. No one really seems to know what's going on. So we're just going to live with the mini fridge for now, and make a decision once we're grounded again and see where that takes us. So some of you might be wondering about why we have been talking about the fridge so much. So we're going to do a little demonstration for you. As you can see right now, this is our camper fridge, and it's really pretty empty. It's pretty common stuff, condiments, staple in our house, a handful of beers in the fridge. Not really very much. So we would have lots more space in the RV fridge. So now we're going to show you what all this stuff looks like when you put it in the mini fridge. So as you can see, this fridge is really packed full, and we really don't even have anything to cook. We just have a handful of things. So basically every time we go to the grocery store, we can only buy enough for about a meal to cook, and then we're full. And the other issue is that when it's super full, it's very inefficient. It doesn't get a good airflow. So the temperature warms up pretty bad because it's super cold in the back and warm in the front. So we'd really like to get our fridge going as soon as possible.
One thing that this park had that the Badlands didn't have, or at least that I know about, is wild horses. We saw several different wild horses, and it was kind of cool to see them just out there being wild, living their life.
And that will conclude our video for this week. We hope that you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.